Everybody loves a hero. That is why WMAR is so proud to partner with Chick-fil-A for their Everyday Heroes program. WMAR 2 News reporter Megan Knight joins us now with details about the newest winners. Welcome back.
Thank you, Elsa. Thank you.
I love having you here. I want to talk to you first about the program itself before we get into the winners. So tell us more about that.
Everyday Heroes is a great way for us to give that pat on the back to those unsung heroes out in our community who are doing great things but aren't looking for the accolades. So we want to give the accolades to them.
Yeah, whether they want it or not.
That's right. We are going to force them to be proud of what they do.
Yes.
That's right.
So how does it work? Because right now it works a little differently this year than it did last year.
Right. So last year we were doing civil servants, so like police officers and firefighters, things like that. This year we're focusing on, I guess, the millennials. I know sometimes that's like a bad word, but they're really good millennials out there. They get a hard rap sometimes as millennials. So like 18 to 25 is what we're looking for this year.
So I don't make the cut, but
neither do I.
That's okay. But we can always nominate people who do make the cut, and we can talk about that later. But I do want to start with the winners for August and September. You had two phenomenal people.
We do. I mean, we've had so many great people this year, and that train just kept on going. In August, we had Jake Hartman, a young man who is in college right now, and he spent his summer working with the Catch a Lift Fund, which is a fabulous program.
We've had them on the show before.
Yes, aren't they wonderful?
They are great.
Great things that they do using fitness to help post 9/11 combat veterans just heal with their mind, body, and soul. So he spent a lot of his efforts working on their website with the merchandising, but he was also responsible for calling vets just to let them know that the service is available.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is, and sometimes he said that conversations that might only last 5 to 10 minutes would go on for like 20 to 30 just because they wanted to talk. And he was so happy to do it. So they're really going to miss him as he's back in school now, but he did great things.
I have a feeling he'll be back, partnering with them in a different sort of capacity.
Doing some work for them now, and he definitely wants to come back.
And then in September you had, is it Shauna?
Brianna.
Brianna
Wills, yes, another fabulous winner of the Everyday Heroes Award. She has her own nonprofit, which I think you'll love the name. Young Queens in Training.
Oh, love that.
Don't you love that?
Yes, yes, yes.
So she works with girls ages like 8 to 18, and they do all sorts of things. They do bake sales, they go to charity events, they painted kindness rocks, and then she also teaches them about self-esteem and having confidence and just being the fabulous young queens that she knows that they can be.
I love it. Look how cute they all are. So
she's a mom. She's a 2-year-old daughter. She works for the healthcare for the homeless. So she does a lot.
How do you do all of that?
That's what I asked her.
I've got a daughter, and I'm just barely keeping it together, much less starting foundation. So this is great that she's paying it forward, and honestly, just being a role model. I think like that's
a lot of them call her like Aunt Brianna, or mom,
or mom,
you know. So
absolutely.
She is like that to them.
All right, so if we know somebody cool like these two people, how do we nominate more?
It is so easy. All you have to do is go onto our website, wmar2news.com/everydayheroes. Nomination forms right there. I think it's in red, so like you really can't miss it.
You can't miss it. And when you're nominating, you said be detailed. Don't just like write one line.
Right. Yes. I mean, we get those too, but the more examples that you can give to paint a picture of who this person is and why they deserve this award, the more likely that they're going to get chosen.
Exactly, because you know how awesome they are, but for everyone else, it's a first introduction. And then what do they get?
So they get a lunch for 10, courtesy of Chick-fil-A, which everybody always gets so excited about. And then we also do a profile piece on them, tell their story, why we're nominated or why we're choosing them to be the Everyday Hero Award. They get a nice little plaque, so that's
amazing.
Yeah, it's the warm fuzzies of the news.
It feels good to nominate. It feels good to be nominated. So it's great, and it feels good to eat that Chick-fil-A.
Right. You get all the feels with the Everyday Heroes Award.
Megan and I are crashing.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you nominate people right on the website, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.